It's gonna be a year.
Locked in the bunker, shadows shake. One man clapping secrets away. Board games living, dice they break. Echoes pound and hearts they quake. In your bunker, board games rolling. One man clapping, stories growing. Hard rock thunder, speakers blowing. Clapping loud, the unknown.
Welcome to the sound of one man clapping. Welcome back to the table, people. And as of course, it's this time of year when it is no longer one man clapping. It's two men most definitely not clapping, because that is just all kinds of wrong, and it's the wrong podcast for that. Welcome back to the Bunker, Super Trooper.
Good morning to you and all the listeners, all three of them.
Wow! Oh, we have more than three. We've got a few. That's three. No, and it is Boxing Day in Australia. We've all survived Christmas, and it is the time of year when Super Trooper takes over the programming. And we have some bonus content. Well, the only content, because if you've been following along at home, you know that my work schedule has been bonkers. Well, you don't know because you haven't heard from me in 3.5 bloody weeks. And then there is a super flu going around Australia right now.
The sickness.
The sickness that kicked the all living shit out of me for about 3.5 days. And it was good timing because it was over before Christmas. So I was able to make the ham, which is the only reason Super Trooper is really here today, because for Super Trooper, ham is one of the two food groups that he would live on if he could. One being ham, the other vanilla ice cream.
Yes, that is correct. Not at the same time, though.
Not at the same time, not on the same plate. But we're here. Welcome back. And what are we doing today?
Today, we're doing our a recap of last year's Token Aspirations.
Yes.
As well as the new Token Aspirations for 2026.
Yeah, so Token Aspirations was actually one of my favorite ones that we did last year, because it's so forward-looking, it's optimistic, it's positive. Token Aspirations is, what do we want to play next year? What are we desperately gagging to get to the table next year? And I had a great list last year. How was your list last year?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was a
I
pretty
had
good list.
Good list. I was really excited about. How'd you go with that list?
A lot better than you did.
Yeah, look, we'll go through this year's Token Aspirations. Spoiler, I did a really shit job on it, and it's not for lack of want. It's just the stuff I think that was on my list is stuff that's really, it's really not so much tough to get.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach?
Man, I'll tell you, spoiler, some of last year's stuff I've gone, no, fuck it, it's going back on the list this year. We're going to do it this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our top, we'll go through last year's list.
Yep.
How did we go last year? What was on the list? What did we play? What did we not play? Maybe why did we not play it? Mm-hmm. And then we'll do next year's.
Perfect.
So, you want to lead off with last year's?
Do you want me to do all of my list?
Look, let's...
Or do you want to alternate it?
Sure, why don't, Nick, you're the king of the...
Sure. Well, I'll go through mine. So, at number 10, I had Dominion.
Yes.
And that was there because it was in the middle of being sleeved and re-sleeved.
Yes, that's right.
And I hadn't played it.
Sleeves had arrived. Yep.
I got it sleeved and got it played quite a few times.
Did you?
You played a few games with me?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I played Dominion this year. Did I?
You did. Dustin and I played
like
quite a few
Dominion.
games as well.
Yeah.
I know you don't like it as much as we do.
Look, it's not a take it or leave it game for me. I really enjoyed Dominion. I think what happens is I suffer I play and I have a good time, and I sit next to Dustin and he looks at the Matrix for 14 minutes before he starts, and then it's like playing Quest for El Dorado with Tapio. He's like, I win. I just win. It's like, do. And then he has these turns where he plays 38 cards. I'm like, bro, I only have 6 cards in my deck. And I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy it as much as you guys do, I think, but that could be because Dominion predates my modern board game life, right?
Correct.
And you guys probably have a greater attachment to it.
It was the first game that we basically played together. So we've been playing it for years.
Yeah. So we being you and Dustin.
Correct.
Yes. All right. So you got Dominion to the table. Well done.
So number 9 was one of my cheats where I said 2-player games.
Yes.
And I played a lot of 2-player only games.
But there were a lot of 2-player games came out this year.
Correct.
A lot of really good 2-player games.
But funnily enough, just looking on my notes here, 2 I had on the list that I must have mentioned in the last episode, I didn't actually get to play.
Which ones?
Memoir 44 and Star Wars Rebellion. I said I wanted to play Star Wars Rebellion with you.
Yes.
And we didn't get to do that.
Didn't.
But things like Jawsaw Island, and I played Barrage Duel, and we played Compile, and one that we didn't play is Watergate.
And you know how much I love Watergate?
Yep, me too.
Like every time we play Watergate, we have to play it twice, once each way, and I love Watergate.
Yep.
And I think it's a fantastic
I think
game.
we've almost replaced it with Compile, just in the short term.
Oh, just as a filler, yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of
Compile is so good, and it's
Number 8 on my list was Battlestar Galactica.
And we did get that one.
We
Got
that
that one for your birthday.
Yes.
And it was a great day.
Yeah, it's one of those event games where we used to play it just once a year, and we used to do it along with Schnitzel. But this year it was just the fried chicken. That Lou came and cooked for us.
Cooked fried chicken and ate her weight in fried chicken as payment.
Yes, but yeah, we got through a great game of Battlestar. It had been a while since we'd played it.
It had.
So yeah,
actually, the flow of that game was really good. Like, because sometimes Battlestar, it's a bit stop, start, stop, start.
I think you need someone, maybe like myself, just slave driving it a bit, going, okay, your turn, your turn, go.
Driving the table. Yeah.
Just to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Number 7, I had My Island.
Yes.
And we are 11 scenarios in.
Right. So the
out
Fox
of the
and I think
24.
we're about halfway as well.
Yeah, so
and it's just stalled. We're playing that with the Peanut, and it got to a point where it just gets a little wacky.
Yes. I think Buttercup and I really want to play like 3 games at once, like do a whole chapter.
Yeah.
But the bubble only can last like 1.
Yeah.
And then she wants to go do something else.
Yeah.
But no, having great fun playing
Nice.
it. Number 6 for me was Spirit Island.
Yes, which we did play.
We did get to play. I made you introduce me to it.
And we were sitting here and you went, let's play Spirit Island.
Yep.
And so we pulled it out, we did a teach, and we actually won that game.
No, we didn't.
Didn't we?
No, I'm pretty sure we lost at the end.
Oh, did we? I thought we won it on the last turn. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Spirit Island.
It came down to the end.
Spirit Island's amazing. It always does. It always comes down to the last turn.
And this sounds weird, but I enjoyed it so much, I sold my copy.
Yes. Yeah, but
because you've got the whole tricked out.
I've got the playable version with all the lovely tokens.
And I'm only going to play it with you.
Yeah.
But really enjoyed it.
Nice.
So number 5 was my first fail.
Okay.
And that was ISS Vanguard.
And
that's
because you've got Tainted Grail.
I haven't
in
finished
your
Tainted
garage.
Grail.
Yeah.
So hopefully over these holidays I'll be able to finish Tainted Grail, and then
you got no hope, buddy. We got so many game days in the calendar this holidays. You're not getting Tainted Grail lessons between midnight and 4 a.m.
I'm going to be living here for the next week.
Yeah.
So yes, that was my fail. Number 4, Scarface 1920.
Oh yes, we played that about 3 times.
We did, because it delivered this year. That was why I was on my aspirations, hoping for it to deliver, and it did. You and I played a 2-player game to learn it, and then we've played a couple of 3-player games since. We haven't played a 4-player game, which
I think we need
better.
to, because I think at 4... Does it play 5?
No, only 4.
4 is the max. Yeah. I think at 4, it's Scarface 1920... Fuck you, the game.
Yes. And next time we play, you get to be the Canadian gang.
Well, thank goodness, because 3 games in, I haven't yet been able to play the maple syrup importers. So.
Those evil Canadians.
That's right. We shoot everybody, then apologize.
Sorry. Number 3, Zolkin.
Yes.
And we got to play it.
One of my favorite game experiences in 2025, that Zolkin game. Honestly, it's... I can't remember which episode number it's in, but if you can find the Zolkin episode, peeps, it was so good.
We did a whole Voices in My Head about the Cracker.
We did.
And his losing.
And it was one of the greatest... Yes, the voice in my head was when losing is winning or something similar.
Yes.
And he makes losing look like a spectator sport, and oh man, it was so good, that game.
We only got to play it once, but that game spawned even like a lot of memes within our group now.
Yes. Fucking corn.
Fucking
corn. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 2, Voyages of Marco Polo.
We
got to play that once.
I know we played it.
Yeah.
It must have been really early in the year, because it feels like a long time.
I
really enjoy.
You, myself, Dustin.
Are you sure we haven't played it twice?
Nah, just the once.
Yeah.
Dice placement and every
all
power
the
is broken.
Powers, they're all broken.
But all broken in such a great way.
Broken in a great
all
way.
Balanced and broken.
Yeah.
No, great game. Looking forward to playing it again.
Yep.
And then number 1 was a success. Hands at Teutonica.
Which we played at PlayCon.
At PlayCon with Tapio.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Hands at Teutonica. I mean, you put it on the table, it is the brownest of the brown.
Yep.
But
it's a nasty game.
It is nasty.
I love it.
It's nasty. I loved it too.
I think I might need to crack that out this week when we've got people over at my place.
Yeah, why not?
I'll be able to sneak that in.
You get 2 tables up?
Yeah.
You got enough people for 2 tables?
Yeah.
All right.
But
awesome.
I think that's such a quick game that it won't interrupt the flow of anything. So really, really enjoyed that.
So I'll go through my fails, of which there are quite a few. I had a lot of stuff on my list that I was really hopeful to get to the table. PAX Premier was on my list.
Yep.
We didn't get a game. I didn't even get a solo game PAX Premier. PAX Premier solo is really, really good. I didn't get PAX Premier done. Gutted. Look, it's PAX Premier is one of those games that I think will still be there in 10 years, because it's one of Cole Worley's absolute magnum opuses when it comes to balance and gameplay and theme and all that stuff.
It seems like out of his games, it seems like the most playable out of those crazy games,
Yes.
like John Company and even actually Arcs is pretty playable.
It's playable. You know, I know we differ in our. You don't hate Arcs, but I don't think you'd ever.
I'm undecided.
Choose Arcs. Yeah. Scythe was on my list. I really wanted to with Lou finish the Rise of Fenris campaign, which we started. It's only 6 bloody games. I think we've done 2. She's actually keen. I talked to her about it.
Kids, am I right?
Oh man, especially when they turn into adults. Anachrony was on my list. We didn't get a single game of Anachrony. I wanted to play Anachrony with Fractures of Time, which is Anachrony's such a good game. Still one of my first memories of sitting at the table with you and Dustin when my little tiny head just imploded and melted and I lost a lot of brain cells. My Father's Work was on the list. My Father's Work I bought. Yes. It's sitting.
It's up there somewhere.
No, it is. It's. I moved things around. It's on the bottom left there, next to.
Oh yes.
The left is
the big box.
Yeah, but the left column. I've got a whole column in my. That is the shelf of opportunity there. That's all the stuff that hasn't been played yet. And My Father's Work, I still am absolutely dying to play. The problem with My Father's Work is it's 3.5 hours, and you have to have people that really want to play it. And it's not that you guys don't want to play it, but we have so many good games to play. Line through that one. Pandemic Legacy Season 1, which I've been playing with the Fox and Lou. We are stuck on September. We didn't touch that. The good news is both of them are like, yeah. So
You've only got a few more months of it to go.
I know.
A few more games.
Well, we've got a few more months if we do a good job. Right? So that's on the list. That was a no. Trickerion was on the list. Now, Trickerion I'm going to park because we were waiting on the new expansion to arrive, which hasn't delivered yet.
Yep.
It's not coming till end of January. So I'm going to call that a provisional fail.
Fail's a fail.
Yeah. The next one's not yet a fail because the year's not over. And I've just booked this in for Monday.
I saw that in the chat last night.
Yeah,
yes.
the chat. We've got a heavy Euro day booked in for Monday with Dustin and Voldemort. And we're going to play Food Chain Magnate. And that was on my list last year to play. And we're going to play Food Chain Magnate. And for wherever it's worth, we are going to play that. And it's going to be fantastic.
So as of this recording, it's a fail.
It's a fail.
But if you release this after, then
that's right.
You can get yourself a win.
Future edits are available. Now into some of the wins. Ooh. So I wanted to play all the Lacerdas. Mm-hmm. That was on my list. Play all the Lacerdas, mine and yours. So I think I got... Well, we did about 50-50.
So I set myself a play 10 Lacerdas challenge.
Yes.
And there aren't 10.
No.
Well, that we own.
Yes.
So I had my 10th one as Galactic Cruise.
Yes.
And including that, I got to 5.
You got to 5. Yeah. So Galactic Cruise is on my list to play because I think it was delivering around this time last year. And we played several games of that this year. And Galactic Cruise is a fantastic game. But of the Lacerdas, we did play Lisboa.
Yep.
The Gallerist. Vinhos.
Yep.
Escape Plan.
Correct.
I played a solo game of Speakeasy.
That's right. Yeah,
so I did get Speakeasy done. Speakeasy multiplayer, I can't wait to play. So I got those ones played. We didn't play Weather Machine. We didn't play Inventions because we played it in December.
Correct.
The previous year, right? So we didn't play Inventions. We didn't play On Mars.
Yep.
We didn't play Kanban. I think that's the lot, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we did play Galactic Cruise, that was on my list. And then Nemo's War was on my list. And I got several games of Nemo's War.
Oh, you did play that a few games solo.
Nemo's War is only a solo game, right? You can play multiplayer, but it's super shit. It's like Burn Cycle and some of these other games. We're like, oh, it's a solo game, but there's a multiplayer version. It's like, no, there's no. Nemo's War is a spectacular game. I love Nemo's War. I think it's amazing. And so I got several games of Nemo's War. So... mostly a loser for 2025.
But I think that's because your list is like, every game on there is like a 4-hour game.
Yeah, I know, but I've got a space. Right? I can set it up and leave it and play Tuesday and Wednesday.
So your next list has like Uno No Mercy on there?
Uno No Mercy. Yes, the Peanut, we were just talking about this before we hit record. The Peanut got Uno No Mercy in her stocking this year from Santa. And that is, I look, when you have kids... Uno's a game you play, right?
Yep.
Uno No Mercy. When your kids are ready, oh my word. The Peanut loved Uno No Mercy. Her cousins are out there roaming around today. You had to dodge them on the way to the bunker. I said to her, do not play Uno No Mercy with your cousins because they are table flippers.
They'll cry.
They will rip the cards up, right? So Uno No Mercy though, because you've got Uno No Mercy, I believe.
I've never played it.
Because the Peanut played it
Correct.
with Beelzebubbles. And that's how we knew she loved it, and because the fox was picking up and they were playing it on the attempted sleepover night.
Oh, yes.
It's funny. The fox said to me, she said, I went to pick the peanut up because she was trying to have a sleepover and she'd had a rough day or whatever, and it was all falling apart. And she went to pick them up, and she said they were trying to wind down by playing Uno No Mercy. I'm like, what? How is that to wind you down at bedtime? Anyway, savage game, not on my list, but there it is. That is the wrap for 2025. Great shame.
I got 9 out of 10.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Nerd.
All right.
But I was a bit more, I think, realistic in mine.
Maybe. I'm not saying...
Well, I think you've got a good chance of whatever your 10 are now. I don't know what they are for next year, just by directing us to play them.
Ah, yes. Well, there is that. That's
Just say, hey, you want lunch? We're playing Food Chain Magnate.
Well, we're doing that on Monday. So that's last year. Not so good for me. I mean, look, I can hardly complain. I played a lot of good games in the last year.
We played a lot.
We played a lot of good games. 2025 was very good to me, despite, we had a mid-year week of gaming that I ended up taking work for, and, all the other stuff that got in the way, and my work schedule went nuts for a while, and 2025 was a fantastic year. It was a really good year. But now...
We're talking about next year,
We're talking about next
Hamez.
year. That's right. We're talking about next year. And our Token Aspirations. What do we want to play in 2026? So you want to lead off with your number? And mine are sort of ostensibly in an order.
Mine are listed, yeah. I mean, I look at all the games in here, all the games on my shelves. I just want to play all of them.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff around.
So trying to choose 10 is difficult.
Yep.
Is very difficult.
So how did you fill your list? Choosing 10 out of the, what do we have between us, 450 games or something?
Oh, if that. Include Project L in there.
Yes.
Add another 200.
Project L is another 200 on there, for sure. So let's say there's 500 or 600 games we could choose from. And out of those, there would be at least 200 games I've never played. Right? Now, my list is some games I've never played.
Yep.
Some games I very, very much want to play again. And some games that were on this year's Token Aspirations that you bet your ass they're going back on next year's, right?
Mine's is vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
Pure vibes.
Just vibes.
Just absolute vibes.
Number 10, lead us off.
Number 10, Anachrony.
Nice.
When I was looking through, I think I had written down your list from last year, and I was like, yeah, we didn't get Anachrony played.
Yeah.
And I really want to play Anachrony, especially with the Fractures of Time.
Fractures of Time is so good.
So,
yeah. All right, so that's number 10.
And I think that could be one we could get played quite soon.
I would think so.
I think it could be played maybe on the second day of 2026.
Second day? Have we got a game day on the second day of 2026?
Yes.
Oh, very good. I know we went through the calendar and lined it all up the other day.
I think that's one that could be forced
very nice
into that.
Well, my number 10 is the Lacerdas we didn't play. So on there is Weather Machine.
Yep.
Speakeasy, although I played it, we have not. And I think Speakeasy is... I have only played one solo game. I think both thematically and in gameplay, it's easily top 3 for me after one play. It could be the best... I love Prohibition era stuff. So anyway, Speakeasy on the list. I want to play Inventions again with at least 3 people and on Mars. You can take or leave Kanban. I've always bounced off Kanban just a little.
It was funny because Inventions, I think I need to play 3-player.
Yeah.
To get my final thoughts on it. Yeah,
well, we played 2-player where you've got Kronos, which is stomping around. It's easy to manage, but he's got a little bit of cock blocking on the map kind of thing.
Yeah. I think a 3rd player on that action selection track could be a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's like Kanban for you.
Yeah.
Is Inventions for me.
Yeah.
I think I've bounced off it a bit.
I will play Kanban. I just would never request it.
Yeah.
I will play it. I mean, you've got the proper cars, the little metal cars, and you can push them all around the board. It's very nice.
And make the sound.
You can make the sound, of course. You have to. Yeah. All right, so that's 10.
So number 9 for me is Scholars of the South Tigris. With the expansion.
I don't have the expansion.
Well, how is this list?
It's funny because Garfield had a Christmas sale on, and they had a 2-tier Christmas sale, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, because they had this thing where it's like, buy 3 games,
yep,
the 3rd one's free, right? buy 3 games, the third one's free. Spend $120, free shipping. So I put 3 games in the cart. It was $131 free shipping. You go to checkout, one's free. It's $35 shipping. I'm like, you just god damn it. And there's like, I'm like, well, like, do I buy something? I don't really.
I was about to say there's a very simple solution
Buy
to
another
that.
game,
Buy
yeah.
another game.
And so I had it all loaded up, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind. What's that? The one that's really good, Legacy of You, which gets good reviews. It's not expensive, it's $40, and so Legacy of You, I put it in the cart. And then I went to Amazon, and it's only like $33 at Amazon. It's like $55 US from Garfield. I'm like, god damn it! So, look, it'll happen because reasons. But yeah, Scholars of South Tigris, I love. I think it's a great game. I know that it's a bit polarizing out there in the wild, but
we love it together.
We do love it. We do love it. And I love the dice manipulation and the color blending, and I just think it's clever. And it could be anything. The theme is useless, right? You could be making sandwiches, really. Like you could
I'd play that game.
It's Paninis of the South Tigris. Yeah.
But see, I thought you had the expansion because we're talking about that sale. I think I sent you the link to it.
You did.
And then you sent it back to me with like, already done it or something like that.
Look, and the only reason I haven't is because Christmas is expensive and you and I have a little purchase that's waiting there to hit go on called 12 Sins of Heracles, which is all the monies.
Yes.
Which is all the monies. But yeah, it'll happen. Because it's not going to retail.
Okay. Only from their store.
Garfield had some, and I don't know the details, and so I'm not going to go into it, but I know that there was something fell through with their retail arrangement with their third-party distributor, and their Scholar series is not actually going to retail. The only place you can buy it is on their web store.
So I thought Renegade did their distribution, at least in the US.
Yeah, I don't know who does it, but there was a note that came out saying, look, please note, we will not be going to retail with these things, but you can buy them here. And I think it was one of the reasons they offered free shipping if you buy so many games, whatever the case is. So it's not going to retail, so you won't be able to get it.
It's probably got something to do with tariffs.
Probably. Look, and that's pretty reasonable. Yeah. So, your number 9 was Scholars of South Tigris. My number 9...
with the expansion.
Yes. Is Anachrony with Fractures of Time. That's back on the list because it is such a good game. And I've played quite a bit of Anachrony solo. The solo bought on Anachrony because David Cirksey, he makes good solos and he makes absolutely woeful solos. Like his solo for Batoku, for example, is a hate crime. And you can limp through it and you can play it, but it's a hate crime. The solo for Anachrony is spectacular. It's so good. It's easy to run. So I've played quite a bit, not in 2025, obviously, but you can even play with all the expansions. You can play with Fractures of Time solo, and it works really well. And so my number 9, of course, is Anachrony Fractures of Time, for sure.
So number 8 for me is a little bit thematic, and that's Inventors of the South Tigris.
So yes, I got that in the Kickstarter, and it's sitting up there in my South Tigris pile.
Correct.
And we have not yet got that to the table. So I'm delighted it's on your list. It's not on mine, but I'm delighted it's on your list.
It's only because I don't know. I've heard it's quite heavy compared to the others.
Yes.
So I don't know whether I would enjoy that. Like, I think when it comes to a heavy game, I think I'd rather play something like a Lacerda, maybe.
Sure.
But I still want to play it and see what it's all about.
It also has a hate crime of an insert.
Oh, yes.
The Garfield inserts. I love your games, buddy, but your inserts are an absolute crime against humanity.
Well, Battleships has got the 3D printer. I've got to get him to print something for us.
Right. Well, my number 8 is a repeat again. My first few, I got all the repeats out of the way, and that's Trickerion. So I love Trickerion. I think Trickerion is thematically, it's fantastic. I love the art. I love that. It's not quite Euro beige. It's got that kind of sepia tone of the 1940s.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got a period tone.
It's got a period tone to it.
That sounds a bit bad, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does sound terrible. It does not have a period tone. It's got an era. We'll call it an era, not a period. And the new expansion's coming. And Trickerion's a 3.5 hour day if it's 10 minutes, but it's a great game. And so the expansion is delivering, I believe, next month. So we'll get that to the table. We'll get Project L will play that. She'll play that in a heartbeat.
She'll play
anything. I don't think the Cracker will. I think that would make the Cracker cry.
Yeah.
But Project L will play that for sure. So that's my number 9. It's back on the list.
So that was your 8.
That was my 8. Correct.
Number 7 is Nemesis.
Which one? Any Nemesis?
Anyone, but probably OG, because that's the one I've played a few times.
Yeah, because Coop's got Retaliation.
He's got everything
Yeah.
Nemesis, but I've only played OG Nemesis with him.
Yeah.
And then Battleships has OG Nemesis, but the unplayable version.
The unplayable version.
So I've played that with him and one of his mates as well.
I've never played Nemesis.
Correct. Which is why it's here.
But I would love
love
to.
it.
And Retaliation, I've looked at the gameplay differences, and I've talked to Coop a couple of times, at different functions, going, hey man, how you going with Retaliation? He's like, well, it's not painted yet. And you know what he's like? He's like, well...
No, Nemesis is all dipped, I believe. He's got the sun drop or something, I think.
I'm pretty sure he told me he was painting Retaliation.
No, he's painting Cthulhu Death May Die.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, Nemesis. But maybe on the 30th I got people over, maybe I'll...
Hey man, I am so
Get
in.
that on the table.
It
plays 5 and it'll play well.
Because I have Enormity coming. Probably not for another 3 years, the way Into the Unknown puts games out. But Enormity is like Nemesis for grown-ups.
Yes. But no, Nemesis, I think it's here because I want to play it with you.
Yeah.
It's a very, very fun game.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a very good game, but it's definitely fun. You have a good fun session playing it.
It's like Cthulhu Death May Die. You can't plan in that game. You can't plan. You just got to ride the wave, and whatever comes, comes. And if you're dead, you're dead. And
it's a good fun game.
My number 7 is my last repeat, and I will hell or high water. This will be at the table this year, and that is My Father's Work. My Father's Work, I think, is the most overproduced. I will challenge your Critter Kitchen with My Father's Work because it is the most overproduced game. When you open it up, it is just the stuff that's in there and the bits that are in there, and it is just, and it's so thematic, and it's Frankenstein's monster themed. We'll get that done this year.
Well, you might need to play that like you're flying the Millennium Falcon. Solo.
Oh, it doesn't play solo. You can't play it solo.
Oh, what?
That's why it didn't get played. You cannot play it solo.
Interesting.
Yeah, so My Father's Work, that's my number 7. That is my last repeat. I'm absolutely dying to play that. I reckon I could get Lou to play that if I put a free bottle of white wine at the table or something and coax her in. I'll leave it in the hallway on a string, and as she steps closer to the bunker, I'll just tug it into the bunker.
Not some hard solo? Or
So that's right. What's it? She drinks this shitty Korean lemon stuff. There's no English on the can at all. It's like, there's like 5 standard drinks in a can. I'm like, that shouldn't be a goal. Right?
It shouldn't be legal.
5 standard drinks for $1.80. I'm like, well, that's not a goal when you're an adult.
Yeah. Well, when you're a young adult.
When you're a young adult. My Father's Work. That is my 7.
Number 6.
Yes.
Hegemony.
Okay, I'm so glad because we played a game of Hegemony.
One game.
And we sat there and we said, let's play this again in the next 4 weeks while it's still fresh.
And we did not.
And that was like 15 months ago. Hegemony is fantastic. It is fantastic.
We just need the right group of 4.
Yeah, we do.
Which is hard to get. That group that we played it with, it's hard to come by.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say that now. In a couple of days, we've got that group, but we've got other things lined up already, penciled in. But yeah, Hegemony, need to get it done again.
Yeah. I think Hegemony is a spectacular game. Yeah, 100%. Well, my number 6 is delivering in the next 2 months. And this is something...
Chinese New Year.
It's finished.
Oh.
It's finished. It's going to be on the water before Chinese New Year. It's done. It's going to the docks. So we could be in the next 4 weeks for us, right? So it's done. They've wrapped up production. It's all boxed. It's palletized. It's leaving. And it's a game that is... And I think the challenge with getting this game to the table is that allegedly a game takes 9 hours.
Interesting.
9 hours.
Aeon Trespass.
No, that's 500 hours. This is Dawn of Madness. Dawn of Madness I backed last year, and Dawn of Madness is a Cthulhu-ish, demon-ish, super... there's a lot of theme, there's a lot of narrative that goes with it, but one game is about... Well, they say it's 10 hours to play. I reckon, and it plays solo. So I primarily got this because I thought, well, there's no way I'm going to get people at the table very often.
When you're not playing ATO, it's your ATO.
That's right. And so it's coming, and so I will, and I've got the playable version. The playable version is just stunning. And so it will be one of those things that I think we'll just get you and Project L and the cracker in, and we'll just lock the bunker, and I'll just make sure there's enough food, and we'll just get through it. But it looks really, really, really good. It's not ATO level gameplay, but it's got some wild stuff going on, and I'm very excited. Dawn of Madness is coming. It will be here soon. And so that's my first new one. That's Dawn of Madness at number 6.
Number 5, I have a game I've had sitting on my shelf for a while now, and it needs the right group and a long period of time to play, and that is Successors.
I don't even know what Successors is. What's Successors?
It is a 4, maybe a 5-player card-driven war game.
Right.
About the, I don't know if I can pronounce this correctly, the Diadochi, the Diadochi, which are the successor generals to Alexander.
Okay.
So, Alexander the Great dies, and his kingdom breaks into 4 or 5 separate little kingdoms, and it's a war game about who's going to be the best successor. Meanwhile, you've got someone travelling Alexander's body back to Macedon.
Oh, okay, so that does sound familiar now.
I think Sfag talk about it quite often.
That's probably what, yes, because Mark Bigning's a big, I think it's one of his favorite historical
games.
Wargaming sort of thing. Okay, how long does it take?
Probably like 4 hours.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay.
Especially since, none of us have played it.
Yeah.
But again, you need the right group of people.
Well, my number 5 is a game we have played, and it's a game that I very much want to play again, much like the Hegemony experience. This is Ark's The Blighted Reach campaign.
Yep.
So we played The Blighted Reach in one day. It was you, Dustin, and I.
Just the 3 of us.
3 of us. So we played all 3 sessions in one day, and it was wild, and we misplayed a couple of rules.
And I think that soured our play of it. It definitely soured my play on it, because that rule
would have meaningfully changed
the game
some of the outcomes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree. And I think the Blighted Reach, it's a triumph of game design. I don't yet know if it's a triumph of gameplay.
That's where I am. I think it's a very well designed game. I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's a bad game, and I think I'll always have fun playing it, but I don't think it's a game I would choose to play, except I want to play the Blighted Reach again.
Yeah.
And I know Battleships is keen to play again.
Because he's only played base game. Yeah, so that would be a good one. We can get him around for...
I'd love to play the Blighted Reach again. Just to get my thoughts on it, to know whether I do like it or not.
Yeah, and that's my number 5, is I want to play Ark's The Blighted Reach, at least once with the, getting the rules right. Maybe twice. You get the rules right twice, and then we can go... Because it took me 3 or 4 games to come to Root. I fucking hated Root. When you introduced Root to me, and I'm like, this is a punish. This is not a fun game. And like the second game, it was when we didn't have the bunker, and you brought it over, and we were playing it upstairs, and you pulled Root, and I'm like, oh, we played the second game. And then the third game, I just remember the third game, I went, okay, I see what you did there. I see, and I really like Root now. I'm not very good at it. Not for... I don't know that anyone's really good at Root.
See, Ark's nearly made my list.
Oh, yes.
Because, again, I don't know whether I like it or not.
Sure.
But it is an aspiration that I want to play to, as I said, to get those final thoughts on it. So especially the Blighted Reach.
We're into 4 now.
Into 4.
Yep.
4 is a game... I don't know if you know that I own this one. I only bought it a couple of months ago. It was on sale. Woodcraft.
Oh, I didn't know that you owned that one, and that's by somebody big, isn't it?
Vladimir Suchi,
It's a Suki. It's a Vladimir Suki game, yeah. And it gets a bit of a weird rap, Woodcraft. Like, people are like, but like, Suki's a bit that way. Like, people love him or hate him, and there's no kind of in between.
Yeah.
I've only ever played Underwater Cities by him. It's the only one I own. And I love Underwater Cities. You haven't played Underwater Cities yet, I don't think. Underwater Cities is so good. So, Woodcraft.
Woodcraft. I like Euro games with a D6 that do something with them.
Yep.
Spoilers, that's a future bonus episode.
Yes.
I've got in the chamber there. But it looks like it's got a cool rondelle in the middle.
Yep.
You move around, and then you're doing something with the dice which represent wood. You can chop them in half. So your 6 becomes 2 3s.
Yep.
And you can glue them together.
It's an economic Euro.
Yep.
But it's a lot lighter
Recipe
than some of
fulfillment
its fare,
and stuff.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's got like the worker selections of rondelle, as I said, goes around, and the rondelle's also like a giant saw blade.
Oh, yes.
That turns around and puts things, certain actions in and out of play, things like that. But no, really looking forward to playing it.
Nice.
And it's a lot lighter than a lot of the other games we've mentioned so far.
So my number 4 is a game I'm playing solo. It's a campaign game I'm playing solo. And I played 7 or 8 sessions in rapid succession. It's a fantastic campaign game. And I want to get it finished next year. Not because it's hanging over my head going, oh, you've only played half a game, but because it is such a great game. And it's a game that has spent all of 2025 partially unpacked I've never put it away. It's taking up 2 whole Kellic cells because I haven't put it back in the box because I'm like, I want to get to the table. That's Agamonia. Agamonia is... Sorry, we've got nephews and nieces and daughters screeching outside the bunker. Agamonia is such a good campaign game. It's so good that I would happily finish it and start it again immediately. I'm playing with 3 of the 4 characters, 3-handed, and you can do that. It's the decision space is quite light. It's not Cthulhu Death May Die light or Zombicide light, but it's very easy to get through a turn. And I would very happily reset it and start again with a table of 3 or 4. It's very easy. It's actually remarkably easy to set up. I don't know why I haven't done it, because it only takes about 15 minutes to put out. It's about 1 hour and 15 a scenario, and the thematic integration of each scenario is spectacular. It's absolutely spectacular. You know, like I really like Gloomhaven and Frosthaven. I like it a lot. But Agamonia is a little more like, instead of just, you're in a room and now you've got a room you've got to kill stuff in and hack those pillars, and then here's another room, and it's a great puzzle. Frosthaven is a great puzzle. Agamonia, in each scenario, there's thematic stuff you're trying to do, and there'll be a card out there you got to walk up to, and you've got to do a skill check to see. There might be a flaming ball of something, and you've got to do a skill check to see what's on fire and put it out. And if you fail, then something happens. And there's no fail back. It's all fail forward. The whole game is fail forward. So it's progress, and it's a bag of fun. And so that's Agamonia. I will get it done because it's only 25 scenarios, and I think I'm on about scenario 10. So Agamonia, that's on my list to finish in 2024.
You just need the family to go away for a weekend or something. And
wouldn't it be nice? Piss off. Everybody piss off. Yeah, look, the family's really good. You'll see, we're in here. No one's knocking on the door. They know the door's closed. Leave Dad alone. So yes, that's my number 4. And so we are into top 3. Top 3 for our Token Aspirations.
Number 3 for me has already been mentioned today.
Okay, interesting.
Scythe.
Really?
I've only ever played one in-person game of Scythe.
Yeah.
And that was before I was recording stats.
Okay.
So
you have no recorded plays.
It would have been 2016.
Wow.
Possibly.
Okay.
That I played it.
Yeah.
I played a few games on Steam here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just for some reason the vibes are saying, I've got to play Scythe again.
Scythe is fantastic. And I know it's been around a long time. Lou really likes Scythe, so we might even get her to the table for Scythe because she really enjoys it. And, it's funny because you look at it and you think you got big stompy mechs, and it's a war game. It's a Cold War game, right? Nobody dies. You invade something, you basically send everyone home, and you become unpopular. It's fantastic. I think Scythe is great.
And I know you said you've played some of the Rise of Fenris. I'd love to play that as well and see what's hidden away in there.
Well, Battleships love Scythe.
Yeah, he's a huge Scythe.
He loves Scythe. So if I can't get Lou to the table, we'll just reset Rise of Fenris and we'll get Battleships to the table. That's great news to me.
Yep. So it's one that's been sitting in the back of my mind for so long.
Nice.
And finally, got to get it played.
Nice. Well, number 3 for me, this is going to be a really great moment if I can get this over the line in 2026. Because the Peanut has come to deck builders a little bit.
Yep.
The Peanut and the deck builder she plays primarily is Clank. And she's really, really good at Clank. She loves Clank. She's very good at Clank. It's not Clank. Spoiler alert. It's not Clank. It's Earthborn Rangers.
Yes.
So I bought Earthborn Rangers to play with the Peanut. Because when you look at some of the scenarios, like one of the problems you've got to solve, it's minor spoilers here. Minor spoilers. This is one of the things that sold it for me, is like you come up into this meadow and there's a deer eating the bush, and it turns out the bush is the good guy. The deer's the bad. It's a sentient bush that's being destroyed by the deer. And so you've got to, and you don't want to kill the deer, but you've got to shoo the deer away to save the, and I think the Peanut will fucking love that shit, right? So it's not that it's overly complicated. The gameplay loop is it's fairly straightforward. It's got a few more bits in it than she's probably done before, but she's, and it's, I guess Earthborn Ranger is more of a deck construction game. You build a character out of set cards.
Baby's first Arkham Horror.
Baby's first Arkham Horror. That's a great way to put it. And so that arrived, I don't know, a couple months ago, and it's just cards. The whole game is just cards and a few tokens. And I actually think that if I can get her to the table into the narrative, that will be our 2026. So that's my goal, is to get the Peanut to the table for Earthborn Rangers and to play Earthborn Rangers with the Peanut in 2026. Because I actually think that once I get her there, then she's into Agamonia, and then we can get her into Oathsworn. She can go to the table for Oathsworn. Oh, one can hope.
And then Arcs.
Nearly lost my coffee, but yes. So that's my number 3.
Number 2.
Yes.
Number 2 is Aeon Trespass Odyssey.
Well, you know we're going to play that. You have a goal to finish something?
Well, do I? The last few days that we've had planned.
All right.
As I reckon 2025 Aeon Trespass is the redheaded stepchild of our gaming.
Yeah.
Every time we've set up a day to play it, something's happened.
I was so sick on Saturday. Last Saturday we had a day of Aeon Trespass, and I messaged Super Trooper at like 4 a.m. going, bro, I am not going to be able to sit at a table, and I couldn't get out of bed for 3 days. And I got this message back going, no problem. But in my head, all I heard was, oh, God damn it, you motherfucker! Right? Like, that's what I could hear in my head was... Yeah, we love Aeon Trespass. We love Aeon Trespass in this room, you and I. And it's maybe our most cancelled game.
Yep.
It's also the game we have the most hours in 2025.
Still not enough. And I'll be a little bit more specific. When I'd love to finish Cycle 3.
By the end of next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe then start, if it delivers this in next year, Sins of Heracles.
Oh, so pause ATO.
Yeah.
Maybe play Summer, Sins
Yes.
of Heracles, which is the first chapter.
If it arrives, yeah.
It should.
And
I
then...
think they're pretty close to delivering, I think.
And then I'd say the other 3 wouldn't be here for a while after that to then do Cycles 4 and 5.
I don't dislike that as a plan.
So, I reckon there's a chance... I don't think we'd finish Sins next year, but I think there's a chance we'd finish Cycle 2 and 3 and possibly start Sins.
I reckon we could finish 3 by mid-year.
I do think that all the cycles are getting longer.
Well, Cycle 5 is apparently as long as 1 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Right? All nephews all the time here. So I've got a Boxing Day, of course, so we'll have multiple interruptions today. So yes, that's ATO. I think that's a good plan. I accept your proposal.
I just say the biggest interruption today is the Boxing Day test.
Yes. What time does that start?
11 o'clock.
Okay, well, the iPad's plugged in and charging. The bunker is getting an upgrade this year, so hopefully by my birthday, there'll be a 60-inch screen on the wall over there, so we can always have it playing in the background.
Well, it's not cricket until next year after.
Look, it's not my problem. So I'm on to number 2.
Number 2 for you.
Number 2 is a game I do not yet have in the bunker. It's delivering this year. And it's a game that I am very excited because it's uber playable, for one. It looks amazing on the table. And I want to get it played. And I want to get it played enough. I'm going to say I want to get this played 3 times this year. Okay, so this is going to be a tricky one. Bite off more than I can chew. It's delivering probably around my birthday. That's Avalon the Riven Vale. Which is the next game from Shadowborn Games, the guys that did Oathsworn. It's a great big, Arthur Pendragon. You look at it and go, well, it's area majority war game. It's not. It's actually Euro resource management.
Yep.
But it's disguised as an area majority war game, and it looks so good. I mean, the table presence is
looks pretty.
It looks pretty. So that should be delivering around my birthday. So I want to get that to the table a couple of times this year.
Well, if it arrives before your birthday for ClapCon 2026.
We got 2 days of gaming back to back.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of game that you could take to PlayCon and you will get people to sign up for in a heartbeat.
I was just going to say ClapCon 2026, aka your birthday.
Yes.
You just set up a game on the table and say, this is what's being played.
Well, no, that's true. That's
you
absolutely
can get
true.
all these token aspirations done.
I could.
Over 2 days.
I could just, if you want to attend, suck it. Yeah. Because we're doing a Friday, Saturday for my birthday. I've already booked the day off on the Friday. We're doing a Friday, Saturday back to back. Friday will just be probably 4 of us just playing games for 12 hours. And Saturday we'll set up 2 tables and I'll probably do the usual cheeseburgers or whatever and off we go. So Avalon the Riven Vale. It's coming. I don't think it's going to be here by my birthday from the looks of it, but maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
My number one.
Number one
You have mentioned.
Oh, have I?
Because it has not been played this year. It is not on a list there.
It's not on a
You
list.
mentioned it in speaking about something else.
Ooh.
and that is Root.
Okay. Well, because you wanted to play Root for it was one of the games you wanted to hopefully play for your birthday.
Yeah, we got timed out doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Root. I've missed it.
Yeah.
And very soon the next expansion should be delivered.
Yes.
Which is both good and bad, because every time an expansion arrives, you add the new factions in, and you go, oh, I want to play with those factions. But Root's the kind of game where you want to play the same factions a few times.
Yes.
To learn them.
Yep.
To master them, or not master them, but just to
but
know
just get
how they
comfortable with
work.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to play a couple of games of Root this year.
All right.
Just to, master a few things. And
Okay.
so, Root, number one. Been dying to play it.
Well, my number one is a game I also am dying to play. It's a game I've only played solo, and I know that if we did a top 25 or top 100, whatever, of solo games, it would be up there as vying for number one spot.
Well, mine only goes about 5 deep.
Your
Solo games.
Your solo games. Yes. But I've never played a multiplayer, and I think it's the kind of game... I'm just going to forget. Elder Scrolls. I want to play Elder Scrolls multiplayer.
Okay.
I want to play multiplayer. I know that there's quite a few people in our circle that are Elder Scrolls fans, played Oblivion and Morrowind and Skyrim and that sort of stuff. And if you've played and enjoyed it, this is the kind of game that it feels like an Elder Scrolls game. And it's about 12 hours to play, but it's 3.5 to 4 hour sessions basically. Once you get through character creation, because if you've ever played an Elder Scrolls video game, character creation is the first hour and a half of your life. So they go, what do I want to be? What do I want to do? What do I want to take? And what race do I want to be? And
see, if you said to me, Super Trooper, I want you to come around, we're going to play 2-player Elder Scrolls all day.
Yes.
I'd guilt you into playing ATO instead.
I know.
So what you got to do
is invite a third person.
No, don't invite me.
Okay.
I reckon Battleships would be your guy.
Yeah,
but play Elder Scrolls.
I think 3-player would be better. I think 3-player... I mean, solo, it's fine. True solo, it's absolutely fine. The game scales so nicely. It's kind of like when you're doing a scenario in Gloomhaven. 1-player, you've got X number of things that come out. And 2-player, it's more. And 3-player, it's more. And they level up before they come out. I think at 3-player it would shine. Lou would play it. Lou would play Elder Scrolls, no problem. The learning curve on it, if you haven't played Too Many Bones, is aggressive because it's a complicated system. But once you get over that, it is so thematic. It's fantastic.
Well, why don't you tell Lou you'll cut her rent for a week if she plays a day of Elder Scrolls?
A good idea.
I'm an ideas man.
Yeah, you are an ideas man. If I cut the rent, not all of it.
Well,
just
1 week. 1 week for a 12-hour day of Elder Scrolls. I think it's pretty fair.
It is pretty fair. So that's my number one. Multiplayer Elder Scrolls.
There you go. I think this list can be achievable.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, I thought last year's list was achievable. Delusional.
I think I do have some heavier games on here than I did last year.
Oh, I think everything I've got... I mean, look. Whatever. It is what it is.
And some of them, I think, require effort and planning.
Yes. I think I need to actually look at the calendar each month and go, right, what am I taking off this list this month? Hell or high water. So anyway, I'm happy with the list. I'm excited for next year. 2026 is going to be a good year for games. My new job's pretty cruisy. You've got every Friday off. Not that I ever have Fridays off, but But
even if we don't get to play these 10, we're going to play
another
100 other great games.
Yes, absolutely. Now, on top of this, last year we did 3 things you'd like Santa to bring. And, it's like, it could be living, it could be dead, it could be whatever the case is. What would you like? I know Santa's already been. Spoiler, it's Boxing Day. But if Santa could bring you 3 things, what would they be?
So, number 3 for me would be the Carson City Big Box.
Yeah, okay.
You've heard of Carson City?
I have, and actually they did there was crowdfunded about 2 years ago.
Yeah, Game Found.
And I looked at it and I had no interest. Because that's Xavier Georges, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Same guy that did Carnegie.
Yes.
The same designer, Xavier George, I think, did Carnegie.
So when I first started getting into the gaming, Carson City was around, but I think maybe just going out of print, and it hadn't been in print for a while.
Yeah.
And so I remember when I first saw it, I looked at it, and it was expensive, and then it went out of print by the time I kind of got around to maybe getting it. And then the big crowdfunder came in, and because it was all the bells and whistles big box, it was quite expensive, and I couldn't justify it. But it looks like a fun worker placement game where you can take a spot off someone. You just got to have a shootout to take it.
Yeah.
You know, just a fun worker placement game. And I think it's here on the list because it's a big, expensive, big box these days.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's in retail, isn't it? You can get it in retail. I think More Than Meeples has a copy.
Possibly. I don't know whether...
But it's like $380 or something stupid.
I don't know whether it's like there's a retail version or whether or not some retailers bought the crowdfunding version. And
it's like Stroganoff. It's everywhere right now for $300, but it's never going to be again because Game Brewer is no more.
Correct.
So you can get the big box for Stroganoff. But I'm surprised that's not on your list.
Well, what's your number 3?
My number 3, I want Deceased. I just want it to deliver, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it will. They're so far down the rabbit hole getting it pushed out, you know, if you've been not locked under a rock for the last 12 months, you know, Simon's had some big challenges and they've parceled off a lot of stuff and sold a lot of stuff and brought new investors in. I really like Zombicide and I love Batman and DC and I don't even care if it's like another 10 months till it comes. I just want it to come. I want it to arrive. I don't want to have all those toys. I want Deceased. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, that's mine. That's one of mine.
Looking at all the Batmobiles around here, I know how much you want Deceased.
There are a few. I have one. I have 2 unassembled yet because I'm out of space, but I have 5. And my chair's Batman. I've got the Batman Neon. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Batman. Yeah. So
number 2 for me, you picked it, is the Stroganoff Big Box.
There you go. Right. Yeah.
I've been looking at this for a while because I've heard it's a good Euro game.
Yeah, and but I think
the retail version is around everywhere.
Yeah,
dirt cheap.
It is.
They're giving it away.
They are,
but it looks like it's unplayable.
Yeah,
I know it's not actually unplayable.
It's not
but
unplayable.
It's what we call unplayable.
We call unplayable because the deluxe version looks very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember I had it sitting in my Bezos cart for a while, and it was $200. Yeah. And then suddenly it went ding to 300. I was like, yeah, it's not going to be coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
It does look good.
Yep.
And it's funny, when I bought Bone Wars, because I bought Bone Wars, I got a deluxe version of Bone Wars, which is another Game Brewer game, which is fantastic. It's really, really good, Bone Wars. It's meaty, and I played that with Battleships at PlayCon this year, and he's so keen to play it again. It's a really good game. And I think Game Brewer, they make pretty games.
Well, I've got Gugong.
Oh, that's Game Brewer as well?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
I've got the deluxe big box for that, and that's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
And a great game.
And I think, unfortunately, that's one of their undoings, is that they just overproduced, and they probably needed to charge another $100 for those big box games.
Because as soon as you have one hiccup in this thing, and you got to replace something, well, your profit on that sale is gone.
My number 2, there's a Voidfall expansion coming out this year. I want Space Pirates so badly. I've actually emailed David Turksey and sent him messages directly going, hey man, can we have Space Pirates?
And there's an apprehended violence order in place now, so please stop stalking me.
I think he's probably blocked me at this point, you know. I haven't sent many, but there's a number of forums around where I tag him and go, hey David, we're getting Space Pirates? Space Pirates would be great. I would freaking love to have Space Pirates. The new expansion looks great. There's some new mechanics that are overlaying. There's a psionic ability. There's new text coming out. It's all going to... Is it going to fit in the box? I can't remember that. I can't remember if they said it is or it isn't going to fit in the box.
As they say in Jaws, going to need a bigger box.
Yeah. So Voidfall, there's an expansion coming to crowdfunding this year. I want Santa to put Space Pirates in it. Yeah.
Please, Santa.
Please.
Well, number 1 for me is DC United.
Oh,
and exactly like you said about Deceased, I just wanted to deliver.
Yeah.
Please, Simon.
Yeah. Don't care when. If we've got to wait another year and they've got to sell some kidneys, I don't care, you know. Just wanted to hear. I actually struggled to find a third one of this, so I'm going to cheat. I just want more time from Santa, right? And when I say I struggled, I've been really lucky this year. I've acquired a lot of new games this year. You know, I've won some games from different competitions, and between us, as I said, between UI and Project L, we've got 600 or 700 games at our disposal. I just want more time at the table in 2026, you know, than I had this year. And I had a lot of time this year. We had a good year. But
I've played more games this year than I have over previous years.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's great.
It's great.
Yeah, it keeps us out of prison.
Yep.
Right? You know, when I first started buying lots of board games and the Fox went, you got a lot of games. I'm like, yeah, but it's cheaper than a defense attorney. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, no one's dying because I go down there and I play games instead of, you know, taking my rage out on our children and committing some kind of infanticide. I would never kill children. I would never kill anyone. I am a pacifist, absolutely. But anyway, that is Token Aspirations for 2026. Anything you want to wrap up with on that one?
No, just that we've got a big week of gaming coming up.
We do. We have a very big week of gaming, and
as long as no one gets the flu.
As long as no one gets the flu. Well, it won't be me, because I don't think you can get the same flu twice. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm hoping that's how it works.
You had influenza A, didn't you? So you got B to get, and then C, and then D.
I don't know what it was. It was influenza Q. It was gnarly. But it's done. It's done. So there's more content. We're going to do our end-of-year wrap-up. Was it New Year's Day? We're going to do our end-of-year wrap-up. Yep. And more content. We might have a proper episode recorded sometime this week because I'm on holidays, and catch up on all the goodness that's there. Thank you to everyone for your time. Your time is very precious, and we appreciate you spending some of your time listening to how we spend our time. Peace out, mofos.